What is up, guys? Today we are back with another episode, and today we're going to be installing the fuel pump. So now that we're done with all the fueling for the most part up here, I am going to finish it all up by installing the fuel pump today, which is down over here in the bag. So I'm going to be showing you guys. It's going to be in the back in here. You're going to have to remove these seats. Shouldn't be too hard. It's like 4 bolts. So yeah, I'll update you guys in a bit. So the first bolts you're going to want to be removing are these bolts down here, right there. They're going to be 12s on each side, so 12. So after you guys loosen those bolts, it should just slide out just like this. Just pull it out on each side, just like that. It is out. Next up is going to be these bolts right there, and right there. And then you should be able to pull this guy out. Alright guys, so I also had to remove this. I'm not sure if it's different for you guys, but yeah, it's gonna be right here. It's just gonna be 4 screws. You can see them right there, just a screwdriver. One right there, right there, right there, and right there on each side. And all you're gonna do is disconnect these 2 disconnectors, and then those 2 hoses right there that connect to the hard lines, and slip them out. And then you're gonna want to get and unscrew all these. Man, it's dirty in there. Alright guys, next up is all these screws holding them in. They're going to be a size 8. Right there, 8. And they should fit in perfectly. Alright guys, this is the new AEM fuel pump right there installed into my STI module. I transferred it over. And we're going to put it back. Alright guys, we're also going to be installing the boost controller right now. So I just unplugged this blue harness right here. And it's 2 bolts. This one. And there's one down there, right there, you see it? Right there. And then it's going to be just these 2 bolts. They're all going to be 10 millimeter. And you should just be able to pop it out like that. This controller, just like that. Get this out. And then just like that, it should come out. And then you're going to want to disconnect this line right here. And where is it? Down over there. You see it? Yeah, so I'll get you guys once I disconnect those. Alright guys, so pretty simple in that. So your top one is, they're gonna be facing 2 of them up. So the 2 that face up when you install this, the very top one's gonna run all the way down to your inlet, and then the middle one is gonna run all the way down to your compressor housing, and then the very bottom of the boost controller, you can't see it now, but the very last bottom one will run back right here to the wastegate. So the bottom one wastegate, middle one compressor housing, and then last one on top will run to your inlet. So yeah guys, we got the fuel pump installed. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the seats on my own time. And today we did the boost controller, which was pretty simple, and everything's coming together guys. So that's it for today. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. What is up, guys? Today we're back for one of the few last episodes. Today we're going to be installing the oil cooler, cylinder 4 mod, and our radiator. So we're going to be calling this day the cooling day, because everything here is to be keeping the car cool. So that's the little theme for today. So we're gonna be installing all that. Got my coolant right there. Got all my oil, new filter. I'm draining it right now. Got some distilled water down there. And we're gonna be getting her all ready to go. And if we have time, it's gonna be another ep though. It's gonna be separate from this one. We're gonna be installing the front mount. And guess what, guys? I already got my base map, so I will be able to drive the car, but I will not be able to hit boost. Just drive it around just to make sure everything's running good. We're going to be putting the alternator back. I already got the map all loaded on this morning onto the access port, so it's all ready to go. So we're pretty much hopefully going to be able to get to start the car going today. Only thing I'm worried about is this bracket. Might have to move this guy over all the way as far as I can to this side, because the intercooler charge piping might be hitting it. So hopefully we'll be able to clear that. So yeah, I'll catch you guys. Alright guys, for cylinder 4 mod, this is going to be in the back of the engine. It's going to be a 12 millimeter hex socket. And this is going to be the part you're going to be screwing in. And I'll show you guys where it is on the engine. Okay, so let me slide you guys down over here. And you guys might be able to see it. You guys see right there, the one I took out. That's the cylinder for cooling water. So guys, actually I was reading online and it looks like we're in a dilemma. So I'm going to be holding off on installing the oil cooler because I do not think, I was looking at it earlier and I don't think the lines will clear the front mount. So it looks like we will not be able to install the oil cooler. I will try to see if it clears once I have my front mount installed. So I'll hold on to this, but so far we have this screwed on. I'll show you guys where this goes and we'll be installing the radiator today. All right guys, so now you see we got in there, it is tied down and it's gonna go to this bottom hose right here. That goes to the bottom. But yeah guys, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay, as you guys can see, I have the T now connected to the bottom hose. And I just have it clamped down now right there, all snug and going nowhere. Yeah, just make sure you guys check for leaks like when installing anything like this. So yeah, check for leaks guys. But yeah, so now time to get alternator tightened up, radiator, and then lastly from my intercooler. That's gonna be a separate episode from this. So yeah guys, that's everything that I've done so far. I'm sorry for the oil cooler. Looks like it did not work out. Well, I can't really say that yet, but I can try once the front mount's intercooled to see what I'm working with and how I could route this if I can, if possible. So yeah, this will be an updated video and I'll come back to the oil cooler. All right guys, we got the alternator on. Little problem, broke the bracket, but we're holding it with a nut and a thing. It's not moving if I put all my weight on it, but I'm gonna have to hit a welder shop and have them weld it back on. We got a surprise guest today. Oscar? What is that? A white lip? But yeah guys, we're gonna throw in the radiator now and then put on the front mount, and then we're gonna help out Oscar install some things today. All right guys, we got the radiator in, battery, everything's done. Now all we gotta do is just bleed the system, add some new oil because we drained it earlier because the oil cooler, and add that new oil, 5W40, and that's it. We're gonna just install now the front mount. So I'll catch you guys for the next episode with that one with Oscar, and see you guys in the next episode.